What's up guys, it's Ed from TechSource and welcome to Setup Wars episode 101 where you submit your desk setup to get featured on the channel. So if you guys want to participate, make sure to watch the video linked down below. Also, I haven't forgotten about the giveaway. There's going to be a $1,500 setup giveaway at the end of this video. Make sure you guys stick around if you're interested. Let the Setup Wars begin. Starting off the episode, we got Anthony and his very nice white and red setup featuring two 27-inch AOC monitors that are sitting on the IKEA Alex add-on unit, which appears to be modded as well. It looks like Anthony wrapped the drawers in black carbon fiber skins, very nice. Even the Rocat ISQ keyboard and Logitech G502 mouse is wrapped in matte red skins. That's actually a much better approach instead of painting them since it's not permanent. You can always peel them off whenever you change your mind, so that's pretty cool. Props on drilling a hole for the keyboard and mouse, and also the addition of the USB hub under your add-on unit is a nice touch. For audio, he's got the Insignia soundbar below his monitors and also a pair of some sort of headset. I'm not really sure what it is since he didn't write it in the notes. I'm gonna go ahead and guess that it's from Turtle Beach, but I may be wrong. Cable management is done really well. Most of the cables are resting on the IKEA Signum and the rest are neatly routed into a power outlet using some cable clips and wall mounts. So apparently wrapping things in skins did not stop for Anthony. It looks like he even wrapped up some parts of his PC case in carbon fiber skins and even the inside. I guess this is more of a black, red, and white setup instead of just being a white and red. But anyways, inside here we got the 6700K and the MSI GTX 980 Ti. I like the custom wraps in your setup, the dope LED lit Millennium Falcon in the background, and just the overall cleanliness of this setup. Thank you Anthony for entering. Next up we have Bill, and his setup actually has a really nice modern and artistic theme to it. From the popular white and black color scheme to the giant clock on the wall and the choice of furniture. I feel like he had a vision before he started creating this setup and it somehow came together. He's using a Dell monitor that's also being held up by another IKEA add-on unit, and below that we got the Cherry MX keyboard with cherry red switches and the Mionix Neos 8200 laser mouse. The way he routed those cables are actually very smart. Instead of drilling a hole in the desk, he ran them through a small white tube that kind of blends in with the desk. This setup definitely has some audio game. He's using the Wavemaster Cube Bluetooth speakers, and between them is a pair of Philips Fidelio L2 headphones. Above the headphones, he's got a Rode Podcaster microphone hooked up to the Rode PSM-1 boom arm, which is actually in a secluded area. In fact, the entire boom arm is mounted on his nightstand, so it's not even on the actual setup. That's pretty clever. Symmetry is definitely on point. We got a fake IKEA plant on the right side to justify the headphone location, and the cable management is also flawless. Although I'm not so sure what's going on with the cables inside his PC. We also have a strange color scheme inside here. 16 gigs of red RAM sticks, black and white PCIe cables, and an all black 24-pin set of cables. What is going on here? It's equipped with a 6700K and a Gigabyte GTX 960. Aside from the PC, this is a gorgeous setup. Thank you, Bill, for entering. Elizandro definitely has watched Matrix one too many times, enough to create a construct room just for himself.
This is the construct.
He practically built this entire setup from scratch. He first gathered all the parts that he needed and patiently put them in one room until he had everything together. Then he slowly began to create the desk, and then he built the PC, and then painted a bunch of things in the process. Looks like he built the background as well, which is holding up both of his 23-inch Dell monitors. Mad props on those carpenter skills, man. He did go with a minimalistic look as well. The only thing he has on his desk is the wireless Microsoft keyboard and mouse and a pair of Turbine T2 wireless headphones on the left side. Even his chair fits perfectly in this setup, although I don't know what model this is, but it definitely looks dope and pretty comfortable. The PC also has the same white color scheme. It's equipped with a 6700K and a Gigabyte GTX 750 Ti, which is painted in white as well. However, I do feel like white sleeve cables would have looked a lot better than the standard black ones in your PC. The rest of the setup's cables are pretty much non-existent, and I love that even his power cable is in white. I mean, this guy did an amazing job with the entire setup. The only thing I'm not a fan of is the keyboard and mouse selection. I feel like you have a lot of awesome options out there and he just kind of settled with those, which aren't even white, so it kind of doesn't even match the setup in the first place. I did look up a few options for you under 50 bucks, and there's even this one from Drevo, which is a wireless RGB mechanical keyboard, and it's actually wireless as well, so definitely check it out if you want. I think it'll go great with your setup. I'll drop a link to all of these down below for anyone that's interested. Had you perfected a few things, I would have awarded you the seal of approval because this is an amazing setup. Thank you, Liz, for entering. At number 4, we got James and his single ultra-wide setup that he built inside of a wall shelf of some sort. He's rocking the Corsair K70 RGB keyboard and Razer Taipan mouse on top of the Corsair extended mousepad. I'm already deducting points because of that keyboard wire that just plainly goes over the Sony soundbar. That definitely grinds my gears. He also has a Blue Yeti mic off to the right side and a pair of M50Xs near the corner. For the most part, everything is organized very well and all the cables under the desk are hidden behind the cabinets, so no complaints here. But let's take a look at this PC. This looks pretty badass. It's rocking a 6700K and 2 Galax GTX 1080s in SLI with that massive SLI bridge. Not much else to say, a very dope setup indeed. Thank you, James, for entering. Last but not least, we have Vincent and this interesting black and red setup. So he's got a 24-inch BenQ as the main monitor and a Philips TV right above that, which is hooked up to his PS4. The desk is custom made and it looks like it's hooked up against the wall, but that didn't stop his cable management skills. All the wires go through a raceway behind the keyboard, and there is another raceway in the corner for the rest of the gear, like the Monkey Banana speakers and the Aventone microphone. Vincent also hooked up a USB hub and an SD card reader under his desk for easy access, and then he's got his Void wireless headset in the corner over there. There's definitely a lot of stuff on his desk, but at the same time, it doesn't really look cluttered. Everything is within reach, and I think that's what Vincent was going for. For example, there's a table beside him full of camera gear, so basically whenever he needs to shoot a video, he can just grab them, set it up, and he's good to go. Same with the PS4, headset, and even the microphone. In a way, he chose convenience over aesthetics. The PC that's powering the setup is nicely built and it's rocking the 6700K and the Asus Strix 1060. I think that's like the 5th or 4th 6700K processor in this episode alone. A very dope black and red setup with purpose and even some personality. Thank you, Vincent, for entering. So that is it for this episode of Setup Wars. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys vote down below on who you think has the best desk setup and announce the winners on my Twitter and Instagram accounts on the weekend. Now then, it's time for the giveaway. So this one's a little different than the one I did on episode 100 because this one is done on the app Nice because they are sponsoring this giveaway. So first you guys need to do is download it. I'll leave a link down below, and once you download it, open it up and I'm going to show you guys how to do it. Alright guys, so there's two ways of doing this. Basically what you have to do is add products to your wish list, and whatever is on your wish list will be your setup. It cannot pass $1,500 US, so make sure you guys keep that in mind. So when you guys click on channels, and you can actually click on my channel, scroll down, and then whatever product you guys see in my videos, you can add whatever you want. So basically, for example, let's scroll down to Setup Wars episode 99. Click on the video. So over here, as you can see, there is 5 setups here featured in the episode. Each setup will have a list of gear featured in their actual setup. So if you scroll down and you see something you like, for example, a mouse, all you have to do is click on the save button and it will add it to your wish list. For example, here is a set of speakers. If you like these, if you want these to be part of your setup, just click on save, so on and so forth. You guys can scroll and save on whatever you want. This actually takes a lot longer than the previous version I did on episode 100, but because they're sponsoring it, we have to use their app. Here's another way. This one's actually a lot easier. If you guys click on this arrow play button on the bottom left, it will take you to the main page. And once you click on the product section, you guys can actually scroll through every single product on the Nice app. So if you see something you like, all you have to do is click on it and hit the save button once again. If you guys want to check out your wish list, all you have to do is click on your profile, and under likes, it will have everything that you liked, or basically everything you added to your wish list. So make sure it doesn't pass $1,500. Again, I'll announce the winners at the end of April on my recap video on YouTube, so make sure you guys are subscribed for that. But anyways, yeah, it's very simple to do. Thank you guys so much for watching. Good luck to whoever enters. And oh, by the way, this is international, so wherever you live on this world, on this planet, you have a chance to win. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one.